In an effort to improve the health of his subjects, His Majesty has issued a new decree. All citizens must eat at least one piece of fruit per day. To this end, all colonies are ordered to begin fruit production immediately. Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
His Royal Majesty is eager to see his fruit care plan in action. He's expecting your first shipment of fresh fruit.
Great news! While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. I've learned of a secret weapon that is crucial to the revolution. If eating fresh fruit keeps the people healthy and strong, we Tropicans must eat twice as much to be twice as healthy and twice as strong. Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Presidente, education is important. Well, look at me. Who knows where I would have ended up were I not kicked out, educated at some of the most prestigious universities in the world. Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer. Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe, like underground. Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution. Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the Planck constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
Freedom will never simply be given to us. We must take it by force. We need to train our own soldiers. Soldiers that are ready to fight and die for our homeland.
Your family's rather rollicking love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy. As the heir was born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books. Someone must really hate us. It is bad luck to have one tornado on your island, but we have several. It must be a conspiracy.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
His Majesty is most amused by your Declaration of Independence.
All you lonely souls out there, this is Lulu, your radio host at the Jolly Roger Bar and Radio. Stay tuned for the best Tropico can offer.
The tornado outbreak is over. I have conducted a thorough investigation to determine who is responsible for these tornadoes. Based on the data, the culprit is... me? No, wait, that can't be right. Here is the rest of the report while I figure out where I miscalculated. I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Mr. President, the world has changed. We need to create a dystopian future where everything is bleak. Words like that will be a real hit in the future.
Tropico is becoming the tropical paradise it is supposed to be. More and more people are abandoning the hustle and bustle of city life to settle in shacks and live as one with nature. Right on, people. The beach is big enough for everyone, and my bar works 24/7 to satisfy all your worldly needs.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
As my father used to say, ignorance is bliss.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper. It has print on it, where there will be a summary of important affairs, interviews with important Tropicans, and a page with political editorials. This will give a voice to every Tropican. Also, going to the little Presidente's room will be much more comfortable from now on.
Tropical! I have fond memories of college. Once we shaved a goat's butt and taped it to a flagpole, and then set the college on fire to illuminate the go-better. Ah, good times.
cash flow has increased. My books on psychology say I should offer you a reward so you'll start making smarter choices more often.
My own high school years. I was an acne-covered menace back then. The head cheerleader once stole my jock boyfriend Raoul, so I made her eat her own pom-poms. Then I said to Raoul, "You can't dump me, I'll dump you," and promptly pushed him in a cesspit. Luckily, I've changed for the better since then.
We have invented red tape. It goes well with everything, and there is no limit to this stuff. People are going crazy over it. Lines are forming to get more of it. It almost seems like it is trying to grow bigger and bigger, all on its own.
The war has the price of steel rising steadily. We should capitalize on that right now.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you. They may have used different words, but that does not matter.
Comrade Presidente, I fear that the revolution's agenda is threatened. It seems the communists feel that our revolution is not the best it could be. The Axis is currently in desperate need of steel. I worked my feminine wiles on them, and they offered us a contract.
I have proven scientifically that Tropican steel is the best in the world. Even my gut rot special needs 35 seconds to eat its way through an inch-thick plate.
The Great Communist Revolution started in Russia. Unfortunately, it was a resounding success. Now they have no one to revolt against. The revolution is its own reward, but have a little something extra from its fruits.
Presidente, I'm shaking. You're shaking. Everyone is shaking. The earthquake is over. We made it. I am now going to rethink my life and the choices I have made. Done. Now, let's evaluate the damage. We, the leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
Confession to make. I just came out of a train wreck of a relationship. Things started off pretty nice, but then derailed so violently that it left nothing behind but an ugly, disfigured hulk. Just like some buildings I've been seeing on the island lately. Fix them already!
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections. Strictly speaking, this is not considered exactly legal, but I guarantee that no one will find out.
Now that we have bought the revolution, we can export it to other brother and sister countries.
The election results are in. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Presidente. Presidente, we didn't manage to get any research done. So, we decided to steal France's greatest achievements. Unfortunately, we broke into their Museum of Military Accomplishments and all I found was this white flag. It seems we will have to work on our diplomacy skills.
A shout out to the Tropican police, who just got a new home. Officer Mendez, you know you can strip search me anytime. Also, you forgot your handcuffs. I kept them as a little memento. But if you need them, I could take your hat instead.
I received word from my dear comrade-at-arms, the leader of La Resistance.
El Presidente has recently won second prize in a popularity contest. I heard the first guy had to leave the island real quick, chased off by an angry mob of El Presidente's devoted fans.
Presidente, it's so hot outside that I saw two palm trees fighting over a dog. Presidente, I have always tried to set a good example of loyalty to other Tropicans. Sadly, not too many of them follow the guide to loving El Presidente that I personally wrote. Presidente, I hereby with to require you on the habeas cojones to execute a writ with an ovation decreeing a perrace to one penultimo, hereby referred to as the penultimate party. Should you fail to comply, you shall thereby to be denounced as a tortfeasor, and the Tropican people shall be taught the language of legalese.
I want to dedicate this next song to my ex-boyfriend Reggie, who left me to join the army because, I quote, "they'll treat me better there." I am truly sorry for that unfortunate shopping trip, Reggie. Wherever you are now, at least you won't get bitten by an alligator.
The resistance and the French nation are in our debt.
victory, Presidente. With the help of my secret rain dance technique, I was able to defeat the drought. And it only took me 5 months.
A new era of knowledge is upon us.
A glorious invention, Presidente. Electricity. It's like organized lightning. There's no better way to put it. And you can make your own with a balloon and a little friction. Just like making fart noises.
Lots of new faces around here lately. This is awesome, because I am all for meeting new people. Welcome to the Jolly...
Presidente, we discovered the tank. It was left unlocked at a military exhibition. We took it for a spin, and for a while controlled most of Europe. We eventually ran out of fuel, but we managed to dismantle the tank and smuggle it back home. Now, we just have to figure out how to put it back together again.
My dear friend, the leader of the resistance is in dire need of our help again.
Llamas are great. Everything is better with llamas. Goats make decent messengers, but they tend to eat everything, including the message.
My research indicates that the US will soon be introducing a prohibition.
Here is our latest scientific data. Foreign diplomats are 45% more prone to agree with us if our diplomats fart less often, or if they at least stink less. As a part of a cross-group study, we also found that 33% of foreign diplomats do not like belching at the table. Finally, a staggering 95% have indicated that they have a very negative opinion of our diplomats singing the national anthem while standing on the top of the table naked. Who would have thought?
Ay, ay, ay!
Vive el presidente! That's one huge wave, Presidente, and it's coming straight for us. We're alive, Presidente! I didn't think we were going to survive that humongous wave.
Guys and girls, where are you going? The big wave is this way. Surf's up! Yeehaw!
The prohibition has started, so now is the time to flood the markets with illegal alcohol.
Our friends in the States are not pleased. I would even go so far as to say that they are downright livid at our exporting rum to a dry nation. Our friends in the States are not pleased. I would even go so far as to say that they are rather livid about our exporting rum to a dry nation.
Presidente, after thorough research, we have discovered the compass. It was in your cabinet behind the plans for world domination and under the bottle of rum. I have lent it to our captains so they don't have to navigate by their sense of smell anymore and can use bigger and better ships. I am so furious. I cannot believe what just happened.
Come Presidente, the Red Communist book says that people cannot follow the revolution's ideals by simply fighting evil. They need a definite goal for which they can strive and dream.
Okay, folks, show's over. Everyone's had a good time, no? Some shots were fired, some words were said. If you're not dead or in prison or both, come down to the Jolly Roger and bury the hatchet.
Presidente, we discovered a way to decrease casualties in battle. We just have to put the most incompetent and useless soldiers up in front of the army and make them wear ornate uniforms in bright colors. This will make them feel important and add to their self-esteem while keeping them out of the way.
The resistance and the French nation are in our debt. Our American friends are getting tired of not drinking. Can't say I blame them. Still, they need some help, or they're likely to fall off the wagon.
Presidente, don't research that. Don't you know that if you do, you will then research socialism, which everyone knows is bad? We should stick to our current model of capitalist cronyism. I, my friends, and all my relatives think that is the best model for government.
The world is at war. I may not be an expert, but now would seem to be the time to build up one's military power. You never know what might happen. The resistance seems to be on its feet again, but my brave friend and their leader are once again in need of help.
Something big is happening in Europe. Huge battle plans, operation code names, the whole shebang, if I may put it so bluntly. Pleas for help have arrived from both sides.
Prohibition log day 1.
Presidente, it's so hot outside that I saw 2 palm trees fighting over a dog. Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you. They may have used different words, but that does not matter. Victory, Presidente! With the help of my secret rain dance technique, I was able to defeat the drought, and it only took me 5 months. Long ago, we weaponized jokes. Now, we have managed to weaponize numbers. Unfortunately, they have proved to be the most inhumane way to destroy the human soul ever invented and have been banned by most international courts. As a result, we can only use them on our people, and then only on select individuals able to survive the terrible effects.
24 over 911.
The resistance and the French nation are in our debt.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections. Strictly speaking, this is not considered exactly legal, but I guarantee that no one will find out. The election results are in. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Presidente. Presidente, I am sorry, but we didn't discover anything. For a small raise, maybe something will come up in our notes. Nothing big. 20%, and I will tell you our amazing techniques for begging for bribes. For an additional 5%, we will also make up a handbook that can be given to highly trained professionals who can then use these skills on foreigners. The Germans found us out. We should never have printed those made in tropical stickers.
Come Presidente, I fear that the revolution's agenda is threatened. It seems the communists feel that our revolution is not the best it could be.
The Germans found us out.
It's a great time to be a diplomat. Everyone is running left and right trying to get allies for the Great War. Banquets and lavish gifts are becoming part of my daily routine.
Presidente, we have made a major breakthrough. Oh, shiny. Anyway, we have deducted that. Oh, shiny. Our research indicates that. Oh, shiny. Our research goal. Oh, never mind. Presidente, I'm shaking. You're shaking. Everyone is shaking. The earthquake is over. We made it. I am now going to rethink my life and the choices I have made. Done. Now, let's evaluate the damage.
It looks like the wars in Europe will finally end. It is but a matter of time before the Allies deal the Axis a crushing blow. The Allies are pleased by your cooperation during this extremely turbulent time. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I am. Those rotten Axis generals won't sign a treaty with us.
environmentalist movement, who keep fighting the good fight to preserve tropical nature and wildlife. We may have had our disagreements, but I'm actually on your side, dear environmentalists. Just take care to stay on the safe end of my rifle scope during hunting season.
The Russians want to start formal diplomatic relations with you. However, they say something is hampering the dialogue between our great nations.
We've discovered the mineral oil, which can be processed into gasoline. The cars in Tropico no longer need to run on magic. Our profits are guaranteed until someone starts selling oil cheaper than us. Then we should bomb and invade them.